Welcome all to session 11 of our React training. So in this session we are going to see how we are going to display the list from the server, and we will have a short introduction to state which is available in React. So we will just go to the code. In the previous session we were able to set up the dummy server so that it returns our required list. So now in this session our requirement will be to make use of the list. To make use of the list, we just we wrote some codes in the previous session. We will enhance those. So this axios.get, now we know the server from which we are going to get the employees data. So we will go there and copy the URL and paste it, and we will do a console log. We just want to see the data which is coming from the server. So I will add up. We are getting some issues here. We are done with writing this method, but we are getting errors because this should not be written like that. It should be inside a method, maybe init or some method in the class. So the best method to write it inside is component will mount. Now all the issues are gone. So what is this component will mount? This is a lifecycle method provided by the React component. So this is one of the advantages of writing component as a class components. One of the advantages is they have access to lifecycle hooks. We have many lifecycle hooks. This is one of that. So this component will mount will happen before the component is mounted to the browser. The other lifecycle hooks you can go through in the through searching in the Google. You will be able to find all the lifecycle hooks which are available for components which are written as a class. Okay. Now let us see whether we are able to see the employees in the console log. Maybe we'll check whether CLI is proper. It is proper. Now this is also, maybe have to go to the React component. We are getting certain errors because we have not done with the coding yet, but still we should be able to see the log what we were asked for. So if you see this, you will see the data. It is present inside data. Okay, whatever information we require is present inside data. So we need to make use of data. Okay, so if you see it now, you will be able to see the data. So now you can see all the data what we require for. So now we have got the employees. Now we need to make this employees make use of the employees we got from the server. How can we do that? This dot employees should point to the employees dot data. But as you know, JavaScript, this is a asynchronous call. We really don't know when this will return. When this will we will get information from the server. This one we don't know when this will happen. This one we don't know when it will happen. Then how to set the employees to this employees.data. So basically what we require is we need to re-render the page once we receive the data from the server. So for the rescue of this, React has a functionality called state. So what is a state? If we go through the state or objects which represent the component current state. The state value can be set only by using the setState method. So whenever the React component finds the change in state which has happened to by setState, it will re-render the component. Re-render in the sense it will call React will call the render method. So this functionality is one of the basic. So the state represents the component state. So we can create a state inside the component. Maybe initially we can set the employees to null. Now we will not be getting error because we have set the employees. No, that is wrong. So here we have to make use of the employees in the state, not the employees directly. Okay, we do like this. So this should point to employees now. And then when we receive the data from the Axios, you should be able to change the state with the employees which we got. So how we have to set it is simple. You set employees and employees.data. So right now, once we receive the data from the Axios server, we are changing the state of the component. So we change the employees with the received data from the server. Other thing you need to understand is the setState method. You need to set it only with if for instance the state was having other components, maybe DDD with some value. Okay, for instance it was like this. If you want to change employees alone, you can just set employees alone. The DDD will not get changed. Only in the setState method you need to update the values of which only you need. If you require to change a particular key, you just mention the key and updated value. You need not put all the values. You just need to say the values you need to change. Okay, so let me delete that state. So let us check now whether once we get the data from Axios, whether our component re-renders with the updated employees from the server. Let me check the CLI first. No errors. Let me check it here. Right now, as you see, it is able to re-render. The React is able to re-render with the values from the server. Thank you. We will meet after a break. Thank you.